Don't forget you can check out the stream live every Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Central. www.twitch.tv/x_utter chaos_x. Now let's get on to the featured video. Alright guys, welcome into episode 7 here. Still in the first season. We've come to the beginning of September, so it's September call-up. So 2 roster spots on the Major League roster have opened. Now, first things you got to know, it has to be somebody that's on the 40-man roster. It doesn't have to be. You can make the moves around, but remember, anytime you take somebody off the 40-man roster, they have to pass through waivers. So that's why, and we'll get to it in the future, the 40-man roster is going to be almost the important thing you do here. One of these is obvious. I'm going to give Balazovic, I'm going to give him a shot. As soon as we made the trade for Ryan Braun and opened up a few of the 40-man roster spots, I gave him one of those. So he is definitely going up, and then I'm going to decide between these others who's going to go. So we'll just click in here. First of all, and now realize another thing you got to realize is we look at his player card and go over to his contract. You see there in the middle of the screen, minor league option, 3 of 3 used. So us putting him into the major leagues, that's it. If we put him back down in AAA, he's got to pass through waivers, and a guy this guy's quality is not making it back down to AAA. Somebody is going to pick this guy up. So he's there to stay. He is there to stay. Somebody is going to go down. I have an idea who's going to go down, but somebody's going to go down. So we're going to go ahead and move him up. Now, at the end of the season, I don't think that counts. But we'll move him up. I want to see what he's going to do up there. His overall went down just slightly because maybe they say he's not ready. Then we're going to go scroll through. Actually, let's scroll through the 40-man roster here. The next in line, I believe, was Tanner Scott, which I believe he started the season on the Major League roster. We moved him down. He's been doing pretty well in AAA. I don't think I'm going to mess with that this year. I am going to let him finish out the year. Even though it says he's cold, last month he was on fire. We'll leave him there. We've got a right fielder we can bring up, although we're pretty set at right field. I don't think I'm going to mess there. I'm thinking maybe this catcher, although he's cold. I don't know if that's going to be the right move. Or maybe I bring up this first baseman. We don't really have a true first baseman playing over there. But maybe just to see, let's see, 12 home runs. He's batting 249. I don't know if he's ready. I think Tanner Scott may be the best option. He's on there. Let's go ahead and we're going to move those 2 up. So that bolsters the roster. Now, that means I can move a few players up from AA to AAA and then single A to AA. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that now. This guy was on the single A squad at the start. He looks pretty good, and we just moved a relief pitcher up, so there may be a spot for him. 56 strikeouts in 48 innings. This will be a chance to see what he has. Let's see, second baseman doing pretty well. I mean, look at the all-stars we have down at this level. Lots of opportunities there. You know what? I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna see if he's ready for it. We're gonna move him to AAA. And then we got 2 on the injured list, so we don't want to get too excited there yet. Let's go down to single A. Since we moved that guy up, we'll move this guy up to double A. And we've got an injured one there. Is anybody else really... Nobody else is really worth it. So we'll just leave it like that. And that's going to be it for this episode. Basically, the September call-ups, a chance to give a couple players on your 40-man roster a chance to go to the major leagues and see what they're going to be like for the next year, especially the way this season is going. We're not going to make the playoffs, but maybe those guys get a little bit of playing time and we can determine their place for next year. I'll see you next time.